Okay, let's start off with some long multiplication then. The first thing we need to do, let's have a look. Our question could be something like 324 times 14. Now, if you've done column subtraction before or column addition, partitioning the numbers is quite a simple step. If you haven't done that before or you need to remind yourself, feel free to go back watch one of our other videos on column addition or column subtraction just to refresh your memory. Okay, so when partitioning numbers, obviously we're going to need some place values, so we've got hundreds, we've got tens, and we've got units. There's no need for decimals because, as you can see in the question here, we actually have no decimals. Alright then, so hundreds, tens, and units. Well, let's start with 324. So we know that's got 4 units, 2 tens, and 3 hundreds. Okay, and we're multiplying by 14. And that's nice and easy because we know that 14 has got 4 units and 1 10. Now we need a multiplication sign. Alright, so there we go. We've partitioned 324 and 14 into hundreds, tens, and units. Alright, so on to step 2. I can multiply by the units first. So what that means is we're going to have a look at multiplying this entire number by the units here, which is 4. And I can't emphasize enough how important it is that you keep practicing your times tables, because even if you can do long multiplication, if you don't know your times tables, you're really going to struggle. Okay, so 324 times 4. Well, let's take it one step at a time, and we'll start with something like this. Let's do 4 times 4 first. So 4 times 4, we know that is 16. So we're going to put a 6 here. And just like in column addition, because we have an extra 10, we're going to carry it to the tens. Alright? Now that we've multiplied the units by the units, we have to multiply the tens by the units. So 2 times 4, that's nice and easy. We know 2 times 4 is 8. We have to add on this extra 1 down here. So 8 add 1 gives us 9 tens. Because we've got 9 tens, we don't have any extra tens to carry over to the hundreds. So all we have to do now is multiply the 300 by the 4 units all over there. So 3 times 4 again gives us 12. And we put the 2 there. And we have the spare 1 there. So at the moment we've got 1,296. Alright, so step 3, I can multiply by the tens. Well, last time we multiplied by the units, and this time we're going to have a go multiplying by the tens. Now, because we're multiplying by the tens, it means we need to put a 0 here, the unit column, as a placeholder. So let's have a go multiplying, first of all, the 4 by the tens. So we know 4 times 1, or 4 times 110, gives us 4 tens. So can you notice it's still in the tens column. Now that we've done the 4 units times 110, we now need to do 2 tens times 110, which, as we all know, 2 times 1 gives us 2. So in this case, 2 tens times 110 gives us 200. So as you've noticed so far, we've actually had nothing to carry over, which is fine. Okay, so we've multiplied the units by the tens by the tens. So now, obviously, the last thing we have to do is multiply the 300 by the 110. So 3 times 1 we know is 3. So 300 times 110 gives us 3,000. Almost there then. So step 4, I can add my answers together. Now, if you can do column addition, this is going to be really, really simple. So we've got the answer here, 1,296 and 3,240, and all we're going to have to do is add these two answers together. Okay, so remember in our column addition, we always start with the units. So 6 add nothing gives us 6, 9 add 4 gives us 13, so we put the 3 there, and we carry the 1. Okay, 2 add 2 or 200 add 200 gives us 400, add the 1 gives us 500, got nothing to carry over, and then 1,000 add 3,000, or 103, gives us 4,000. So here we are then at the end, and basically using long multiplication, we found out that 324 times 14 has given us 4,536. Now, have a go answering these two questions. The first question, 246 times 13, is very similar to the question that you have just watched being answered. And if you can't remember how to do it, or you got stuck at a certain step, rewind this video, pause, look how it's done, rewatch it, and then come back and try again. For question 2, this is a little bit trickier. However, you should be able to use what you have learned from this video and apply it to this question, 977 times 224. Have a really good go of it, okay? Have your partner help you, and if you do manage to complete it and you think, yes, I've got this, I can explain it, go and show it to your teacher and explain it to them, how you've managed to solve these two questions. Remember, feel free at any time to come back, rewatch the video, rewind it, and watch it at your own pace. Good luck.